Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Commodores will kick it away first. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Chanticleers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Commodores offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Going up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Quarterback moving. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Bettis. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. That's caught. It's Bettis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
The shot that clears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Using the quick game.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Feeling some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Achane. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running back searching for a hole. Bulls his way forward. And he's knocked down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run?
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Across the 25, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Commodores are in the red zone. He makes the connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown Doors!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over New Mexico State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the shot that clears will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Commodores! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Vandy. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Coastal Carolina, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The give to the tailback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
Brings up 2nd down.
The inside handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a... And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Leaves it with the back. Just buried it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackle was made at the 48. It's a pick up of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And they got him for the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This guy is officially a problem. The 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Vanderbilt 28, Coastal Carolina 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Pulls it in on the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This is a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Cherry. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying to find his man on 1st down. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Kamara. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
1st down, Commodores.
To the ground with the back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it! Touchdown doors! And the punishment has been extended.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 18 over New Mexico State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide receiver shows motion. Handoff to the lone back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's right on target. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Commodores! And the pummeling has started. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
42, Coastal Carolina, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He'll bring it back. It's Cherry.
Returner brings it out to the 35.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pocket starts to collapse. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and long coming up here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Achane. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The shot that clears will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Bringing it back, it's Cherry. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The back goes in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Vandy. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the shot to clears decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the single back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The defense takes matters into their own hands. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 16 over New Mexico State. They'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. They'll keep it on the ground. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Touch pass on the run. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, give on the inside. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
1st down, Commodores.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up.
He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
39-yard line. 1st down, Commodores.
The run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. They'll run it on the counter. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.